Welcome to the world of unstoppable shredders, where trees are torn apart in seconds by monstrous forestry machines. From trunks to twigs, nothing survives the jaws of these brutal chippers. Subscribe now for raw power in action. Welcome to Woodpath channel. At CBI 6800 CT Land Clear Job 1080, the massive wood chipper roars to life, beginning its powerful operation. As the grinding mechanism spins up, large logs are fed in continuously and are pulverized in seconds. Wood chips shoot out from the discharge chute with immense force, creating a powerful stream that arcs through the air and lands in towering piles beside the machine. The scene is both intense and impressive, with the entire area vibrating to the rhythm of relentless grinding. The Albach Diamond 2000, operated by Lohnunternehmen Wedel, performs its task with remarkable precision and efficiency, as if programmed to waste nothing. Its strong yet agile grapple arm carefully lifts small logs and gently feeds them into the machine's core, where razor-sharp blades spin at high speed. The moment the wood meets the blades, it is swiftly and cleanly processed into uniform wood chips, ready for reuse. The machine completes its work like a skilled craftsman, making full use of every inch of the log, leaving behind no waste, not even a splinter. Every movement speaks of control and optimization, as though the machine understands the true value of the wood it's processing. With a low mechanical growl, the machine grips the tree trunk firmly. The earth trembles as its powerful arms pull upward. Roots stretch and snap, soil crumbles away, until finally, with a final heave, the tree breaks free from the ground. Nature and machine meet in a moment of raw force and transformation. The spiral jaws tighten around the tree stump, twisting with unstoppable force. With every turn, roots snap and the earth trembles. It's a brutal ballet of steel and soil, and the stump is no match. A stubborn tree stump remains in the ground, its roots gripping the earth tightly. It must be removed to make way for new plans. The hydraulic steel arm is brought in, equipped with a strong digging hook. The machine is ready. The task begins. With a controlled motion, the hydraulic arm lowers. The digging hook pierces the soil around the stump. With each powerful pull, the earth loosens and breaks apart. Dust and clumps of dirt scatter as the steel claw works its way deeper.
That other one has to drop. Yeah, here's all you do is lift it. That is just body of the thing. Just clear. Oh, your chainsaws. Oh. Well, as I wash my hands, quick the grease off now. If you see something shiny, it might be my Vietnam pull later.
Gradually, thick roots emerge from beneath the soil. The hook tears through smaller roots and clears the surrounding dirt. The operator carefully maneuvers the arm, freeing the stump's base. Inch by inch, the grip of the earth weakens. Now exposed and loosened, the stump is nearly ready to be lifted. The hydraulic arm makes its final passes, ensuring the surrounding soil is cleared. With a firm grip, the machine prepares to extract the stump. A final pull, and the obstacle is removed. The ground is left ready for a new beginning. In a clearing scattered with fallen tree trunks, the Vermeer TG5000 sits cloaked in deep black, like a mechanical beast lurking beneath the harsh sunlight. At rest, it's silent and imposing. But once powered on, it roars to life like a creature awakened, ready to devour whatever enters its maw. A powerful grapple arm stretches forward like a massive mechanical limb, lifting giant logs, thick, weathered, and soaked with resin, and gently dropping them into the grinder's hungry mouth. The TG5000 begins to feed, its internal cutting teeth spinning with ferocity, shredding the massive wood like dry cardboard. The sound is thunderous, cracking timber, grinding steel, and the pulsing engine combine in a brutal symphony of destruction. Massive logs vanish into the black belly of the grinder, torn apart into a cascade of fine wood particles. These fragments don't go to waste. Carried swiftly by a long conveyor belt, the wood mulch is thrown into the air and falls like a golden brown waterfall, piling up into a growing mountain of ground material. It is a transformation of raw forest strength into valuable mulch, ready to enrich soil, protect plants, and fuel sustainable reuse. The Dobstad DH812 is working powerfully on site, carrying out its tree chipping mission with impressive efficiency. This is a specialized forestry machine, fitted with a front-mounted chipper unit, forming a mobile wood processing system. Large rotating gears at the front spin relentlessly, gripping and pulling in massive tree trunks with mechanical force. As the logs are drawn in, the internal chipping blades immediately tear them apart into countless fine wood chips. Enormous logs, seemingly unbreakable, are efficiently shredded within seconds by the synchronized power of the rotating gears and heavy-duty chipper blades. The scene is a vivid display of rugged mechanical power and modern forestry technology in action. The root twisting machine locks onto the stump. With immense torque, it begins to rotate, biting, pulling, and tearing into the buried roots. The ground shakes as the machine twists with purpose, forcing the stubborn stump to surrender. Its raw strength, mechanized and unstoppable. The bandit wood chipper roars to life, ready for action. Massive logs go in, and within seconds, they're shredded into fine chips. With a powerful engine and heavy-duty blades, bandit machines are built for serious work. From forestry to land clearing, nothing stands in its way. Fast, tough, reliable. That's the power of bandit. Amid the roar of machinery and drifting clouds of wood dust, workers in bright orange safety gear remain focused and steady as they work beside the massive wood chipper. In tight coordination with the loader operator, they prepare and handle large logs tangled with thick, twisted branches, the kind of timber that looks challenging even from a distance. Yet, as each bulky tree section is lifted and fed into the chipper's intake, the machine stands its ground, motionless, unshaken, like a silent steel giant, calmly taking in the trees and reducing them into neat chips in seconds. Inside, the spinning blades hum with mechanical precision. In mere moments, the chaotic mass of limbs and bark is shredded into fine wood chips, ejected smoothly from the rear conveyor chute. Whether the chipper is stationed deep in a forest, beside a roadside, or at an industrial yard, it performs its duty flawlessly, without hesitation, as though no environment can disrupt its operation. For the workers, there's deep respect for the machine's power, but never complacency. Every movement, every hand signal is deliberate and calculated. They know that one mistake near this beast of steel could lead to serious consequences. In the whirlwind of engines, with dust and wind, what stands out is a sense of professionalism, discipline, and silent cooperation between man and machine. In a quiet residential neighborhood, a lone tree stump disrupts the landscape, a reminder of what once stood tall. But its time has come. The stump grinder rolls into place, its engine humming steadily. The cutting wheel spins rapidly, sharp and ready. With careful control, the operator moves the machine into position. As the wheel touches the wood, it begins to grind, layer by layer. Wood chips scatter across the driveway and lawn. Neighbors peek through their windows, watching as the stubborn stump is reduced to mulch. In just minutes, the space is cleared, ready for fresh soil, new grass, and a cleaner, safer yard. In a display of sheer power, the stump shear clamps tightly around the thick tree base. With a mighty pull, the excavator lifts the stubborn roots from the earth, snapping through soil and wood like paper. Dust swirls, metal creaks, and nature yields to engineered precision. It's not just excavation, it's controlled force at work. The grinder spins at high speed, biting into the stump with sparks and dust flying. Layer by layer, the wood is shaved away until nothing remains but smooth soil. Precision, power, and a job perfectly done. In a quiet backyard corner, an old tree stump sits stubbornly, blocking space and spoiling the view. Now, the stump grinder is ready for action. The engine roars to life, and the grinding wheel spins fast. Sharp steel teeth bite deep into the solid wood. Guided with precision, the machine steadily wears down the stump, layer by layer. Wood chips scatter through the garden sunlight. In just minutes, the stubborn stump disappears completely, leaving a smooth, clean surface ready for new grass, flowers, or a fresh family retreat. Amidst a landscape blanketed in snow and bitten by icy winds, the Hizohack HM 8 to 500K wood chipper grinds on relentlessly, growling through the bitter cold. Wet, slippery logs are lifted and fed into the intake, their surfaces frozen stiff. Inside the chipper, the grinding drum spins steadily, its frozen sharp blades slicing through the hardened timber. Each burst of shredded wood sprays out into the snow-laden air, blending with swirling flakes and the thunder of the engine echoing through the winter forest. This isn't just labor, it's a battle of endurance where man and machine work side by side against the unforgiving force of nature. This isn't just a chipper, it's a wood-eating monster. With every pull of the feed rollers, the bandit drags in full-length trees like they're nothing. In seconds, trunks turn to chips, stumps vanish into mulch. No hesitation, no mercy, just raw, unstoppable power. Built for the toughest jobs on the planet, the Bandit doesn't slow down, it dominates. When other machines struggle, the Bandit just keeps grinding. Relentless, ruthless, ready for anything. This is the Albach Diamond 2000, a self-propelled, high-performance wood chipper engineered for extreme forestry operations. Watch as it takes on a massive pine tree with ease, feeding it through the drum and turning it into perfect wood chips within seconds. Equipped with over 700 horsepower, a 360-degree rotating cab, and advanced chip control systems, the Diamond 2000 delivers power, precision, and comfort in one unstoppable machine. For those who demand the best in biomass production, this is the ultimate chipping solution. The Vermeer WC2500TX, powered by a mighty 600 horsepower engine, takes on a massive tree trunk with ease. Watch as this beast of a chipper devours the entire log, transforming it into a shower of wood chips in seconds. Its powerful feed system, tracked mobility, and industrial-grade blades make it one of the most efficient tree chippers on the market. Built for heavy-duty land clearing and forestry work, the WC2500TX doesn't just chip, it dominates. This is the Vermeer BC 2100XL, one of the most powerful brush chippers in its class. Equipped with a 275 horsepower diesel engine and a massive 21-inch capacity feed system, this machine swallows entire tree trunks and limbs with ease. The Smart Crush system and dual vertical feed rollers ensure aggressive, consistent feeding, even with forked or twisted material. Designed for maximum productivity, the BC 2100XL is the go-to machine for large-scale tree removal, land clearing, and storm cleanup. Vermeer power, built to dominate. This is the Petzolato PTH 1400/1000M a high-performance mobile drum chipper engineered for industrial-scale operations. Powered by a robust diesel engine and equipped with a massive 1,000 millimeters drum, this machine shreds entire trees, thick trunks, and forestry residues into uniform wood chips with unmatched speed and precision. With hydraulic feeding, an extra-wide hopper, and automated controls, it ensures smooth and continuous processing, perfect for biomass production, land clearing, and large-scale forestry work. Petzolato stands for power, precision, and proven reliability in the toughest environments.